Chat with Chad.
So do you guys like role play as yourself, or do you know what I mean? Like, are you guys role playing as teens, and then do you go back to being an adult? Because like Jimin, you have your own club. I mean, it's a really great club, by the way. If you guys don't know, Jim is a DJ. He used to DJ here when we had it Apex. I mean, do you find yourself having to switch back and forth, like if you're going to role play, and then if you're coming out to just club, do you like switch your height and stuff like that?
I personally RP as, or when I'm on SL, I'm me, regardless of what avatar I'm in. So I could be in a kid avatar or an adult avatar. It doesn't matter. I'm still me.
Okay, so so you don't like go to like different sims to like RP as like a teen, I guess, or
No.
I mean, I don't even know if you RP or not.
Nope. I just go to hang.
Like, what age do you guys consider yourself to be? I'll ask Jimin first.
My avatar is actually an elf, so I'm in the elf teen years. So my elf teen would be like 500 years old.
Okay. And Bo, same question. What do you consider yourself to when you are playing as a teen avatar?
I actually do go to various places and roleplay as a teen avatar, but I try to keep it like, age specific. I mean, I'm still me, like you said, but you gotta try to, you can't use certain words that you normally would when you play an adult.
Yeah, an allowance, these people play these roles. Do you guys ever get offered like free things or whatever?
I have like a mom, and like she gave me a room at her house, and she tried to give me allowance, but I'm like, that's not necessary. I have my own store and everything. I'm doing good.
Yeah, I feel you on that. What about you, Jimmy?
Well, I do have family, and my family is huge, but my family accepts me whether I'm in an adult avatar or this avatar. So it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm closest, there's like, in the Lenoir family, there's like 38 of us, 39 of us. So it's a huge family, and most of it is brothers and sisters. So, but I'm closest to Brian, Dresden, Vesta, and Kate, and regardless of whether I'm an adult or a teen, they always call me baby brother. Now, they gave me a house, a hobbit house as a matter of fact, on the clan land. So I have a house that they gave me. I don't pay rent there. However, it's on an adult sim, so I don't bring this avatar to that sim. So I don't get an allowance. My dad doesn't give me an allowance. I work for what I do pay rent on. Like, I have to cover the Tier 4 Shorty's Pocket Club. I have to pay for my teen shack that I have at Neverland. So I work, I DJ, host, own Shorties, so that I can pay land tier and rent.
Wow, you're a busy kid. Gosh. Oh man. So like, do you guys have like relationships?
I don't date anyone. I like to keep it simple.
I can feel you on that one too. But... Sorry, this is the gestures that make me laugh. What about you, Bo?
I prefer to date on my adult avatar.
Is that okay? So, but like when you're in the team, like, do people actually like other teams? Do they hook up? I mean, like in that community, I guess.
Yeah, I know people who have. I know people who. Well, my brother, for example, the DJ, he has a boyfriend. Now, they are basically best friends, and they don't have sex unless they're on adult avatars. So I mean, they're basically just best friends that hang out and support each other, and they cuddle. So I don't see anything wrong with that. That's just me, but
Yeah, same here. I've got friends that date but don't do sex or anything like that.
Okay,
Not
so
everybody here in Second Life is here for sex.
and that's true. I mean, like, there's so much other things to do other than just fuck. I mean, I'm just saying.
Great.
Like,
I
That's
yeah,
amazing.
have plenty of adult avatars, like 13 accounts. So if I need to do that, I have plenty of adult avatars to do that on.
I feel you on that one. So most people, I just want your opinion on what people think. Well, most people think that child or teen avatars is like a perversion, or the person behind them are. A lot of people in SL don't understand that. Like, what do you have to say to those people who think that?
Most people are perverts. That's, we're all adults. We like to have fun and enjoy ourselves. But that doesn't mean that every kid avatar is perverted or wanting to do perverse things. I've never actually been hit on by another kid avatar when I play my kid avatar, but I've been hit on by a few adults before.
All I have to say is that people may think that it's perverted, but it really isn't. SL is about a fantasy. It's about being whatever you want to be. Now, there are many different reasons as to why someone becomes a teen avatar. For me, it's more because I wanted to get away from the pressures of being an adult. So, like, I have a friend that constantly pressures me sex in my adult avatars. So I kind of wanted an escape from that because they won't do that to me when I'm on this avatar. But I also had a really bad childhood growing up. So, as a matter of fact, a lot of people already know that I suffer from social anxiety in real life. I can't do crowds of people, and I have issues with that, and I have panic attacks. So this is kind of a way for me to recreate something that I didn't have as a kid. And it's a lot of fun. And I can't have pointy ears in real life, so I have them in Second Life.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, people used to, dress up as the, was it Nekos or Nikos or whatever? And I thought that was like the weirdest thing. I'm like, why do you have a tail and ears? But it's SL, and a lot of people just want to be something else. So I can really feel you on that. Like, there's a whole community for different people in SL because that's what SL is supposed to be about. It's about diversity, and I just feel like a lot of people should try to walk around in other avatar shoes and see their point of view, and that's why I wanted to do this show, because a lot of people misconstrue being a teen avatar with being a perverted person, and I didn't think that was right. So there was a big thing on SL the last couple of weeks about someone hitting on somebody and then another person calling them a pervert, and it was a big mess. So that's another reason I wanted to do this show.
I remember that.
Yeah, and it was a really big thing. Everyone didn't probably see it, but this other person really got shunned by a lot of people, saying that he was a pervert, and he was an old man trying to be a teenager and pick up on other teenagers, and I didn't think that was the case. But the drama was out of control on it, so I was like, that's just
No, I know. I know who you're talking about because that's my friend that got me into the teen avatar, as a matter of fact. So, I think a lot of things could have been handled differently in that situation. But to go around and call someone a pedophile just because they have a teen avatar is wrong. It is just plain out wrong and disgusting.
Right. And there's always, you guys have to always know, there's always two sides of every story. And yep. The other person was kind of, in my opinion, they were being attacked. It was almost a borderline of bullying, if you ask me. But, I don't think that's right in any way to attack anybody like that.
And a lot of kids and teens, that happens to them all the time. They go to a certain club or whatever, and people just attack them. Oh, great, another perverted child. It's like, who the hell are you?
Right. Go into that community, do you have mostly, is it just mostly that community that's there, like teens? Or do you find adults that try to come into that community to, who are perverted, I should say?
Well, when I do sets at the kid sims, they're moderate sims. So adults are welcome. They just have to be clothed. And a lot of my friends, because I've DJ'd as an adult since 2012, up until recently. So a lot of my adult friends will come over to my set just to hear it. And I think my first party as this avatar, I had about half and half crowd. So half kids and teens and half adults. And there was about 20 people on the sim. So that's about 10 of each. But those adults weren't perverted. They were people that you know, that I know, that some of the audience knows. Not perverted at all. They just came to dance and listen to music.
And that's
there's
true.
a lot of places like that within the kid community. They're aiming towards kids or whatever, but it's always welcome. As long as they're, appropriately dressed, because sometimes they're not. I remember this one sin that I was a club manager at. There's this lady that showed up, and she had, basically half of an outfit, and I don't mean, half of an outfit, only pants. It was, her whole left side of her outfit was missing.
Oh, my.
I had to iron her. I was like, you can't be wearing that here. This is a kid-friendly sim. She, of course, then TP'd out.
Well, she should have better to come to a kid sim literally half dressed.
Chit Chat with Chad.